since 2006, he's had this issue with me once I told the truth about who he was and who he is.
Yeah.
And he went crazy, and he's had a 20-year vendetta where he can't help himself but, use me as a punching bag and ridicule me and tease me and call me ugly and unappealing and a degenerate and all the things that he does.
Yeah.
And it was hard. It was difficult for me to believe that that man could be president of the United States. It was difficult for me to believe that people would just turn a blind eye to everything that he had done. And now it's times a million. All the felonies, all the convictions, all the 26 women charged him with sexual abuse or assault. And he's a con man through and through. And if you grew up in New York like I did, you were aware of this your whole life. So
Yeah.
I never had him on my show. He always called and wanted to come on the show. And I would never have him because I had no interest in him and I had no respect for who he was as a person.
Trump just said he's thinking about taking away Rosie O'Donnell's US citizenship. Yes, really. A former president threatening to strip a private citizen and longtime critic of her rights as an American. This isn't just politics anymore. This is power being used like a weapon. It started with a post on Truth Social. Trump wrote, "Because of the fact that Rosie O'Donnell is not in the best interests of our great country, I am giving serious consideration to taking away her citizenship." He called her a threat to humanity and said she should stay in Ireland, where she recently moved after he returned to office for a second term. The message shocked millions. People weren't just angry, they were afraid. Because this time, Trump didn't just insult Rosie, he threatened to use the government against her. For years, Trump and Rosie O'Donnell have had a public fight, trading insults, jabs, and harsh words on TV and online. But this is something new. Rosie responded right away, calling Trump a criminal con man who always puts himself first. She's never been quiet about her feelings toward him, but now the stakes are higher. While this drama played out online, bigger issues were building behind the scenes. Trump's team is falling apart. Top officials are arguing about the Jeffrey Epstein case. No one can explain who decided to stop sending weapons to Ukraine. And FEMA's poor response to the Texas disaster has people furious. Some believe Trump's post about Rosie was meant to distract the public from all of that, but there's a bigger problem here. And it's not about Rosie O'Donnell, it's about freedom, about democracy, about what happens when a president thinks he can punish someone just for disagreeing with him. Can a US citizen really be stripped of their rights for speaking out? What does that say about where we're headed as a country? Right now, people are divided. Some think it's just another Trump headline, loud but harmless. Others are worried this is a sign of something darker, because if one person can be threatened today, who's next tomorrow? Let us know what you think. Was this just political drama or something much more serious? And if you believe freedom of speech matters, share this video before it disappears.